Trados translate, Trados expert reporting a French translator, CAT tool, and I'm also dealing Python based automation. Okay, back to OmegaT features. See, so OmegaT is free for lifetime. Its source code is free. Anyone, if you know programming, you can even alter the software to your needs. It is best for beginners as well as professional. It works on Windows, Linux, and Mac. In Mac, it may have some issue. It is easy to start with. You don't have to spend even a single cent to buy this because it is free and it has standard feature. So when we talk about the features, it has translation memory, glossary, machine translation support, obviously paid by MT only, then word count and statistics, and scripting. If you know VB script or all those things, you can do that scripting to do custom task and QA check. So in the given 2 hours, we will try to cover as much as possible. Okay, it handles 30+ file format. When it comes to glossary, it supports Notepad file, CSV, Excel file, saved as .csv, and TPX. It's a term-based extended format. So let's not worry about the free and open source. If you know programming, you can download the source code, do modification, and change the appearance or any feature of the software if you know programming. It works in Windows, Linux, Mac, and Sun Solaris. It also has some additional dictionary support. Okay, that is about the feature of OmegaT. Okay, so firstly, I am going to use a file. Okay, so I'm going to use a simple file and demonstrate. Okay, now you can see that I have opened a Word file. A simple sample file with some repetition. So we will see how OmegaT helps us while dealing with this repetitive text, and also how we are going to translate. Okay, now the first step is whenever you are dealing first project or 100th project, remember always you create a empty folder like this. For example, now I'm deleting that. Okay, so my sample file is here, the sample 1 and sample 2 that has some lines common to sample 1. Okay, so that we will see how the translation memory helps us in the second file. Okay, now first step, always no, first time only, just create one empty folder and give any name. For simplicity, I'm giving the name project. Okay, we have created an empty folder now. So we have opened OmegaT. We are going to create one project. Project creation is only once. Later I will explain the techniques. Okay, so now go to project, say new, click new. This window will come and let us copy our path, this project. So let's copy this path and paste it there. See, again, I'm doing new. Okay, I have given the path and given save. So this window has come. Now I have kept English United Kingdom as a source language and French France as a target. So in your case, you can search your language here. So any Windows supported language will be there. So do not touch the tokenizer part. So just leave as it is. Just choose your sentence level segmenting is better. Always leave it. Auto propagation, let it be. Don't click remove tag because tags may be used for formatting or any reason. So don't do anything. Don't touch anything. Just choose your source language and target language. That's all. Now, sentence level, let this be auto propagation. When there are repetition, it will be automatically propagated to remaining places. Okay, don't touch other thing. So every folder will be automatically set. You don't have to alter anything. Just to give OK. So now it is not showing any file name because we have not added any source file here. So now here you will see add files. So click that button. Browsing to that folder. OK, add a file and say sample1 and sample2. I'm selecting two folders. Sorry, two Word files. Open. So you can see sample1. It has 24 segments, 11 unique segment that is without repetition. We have sample2 that has 9 segment and 2 unique segment. Okay. Now we are going to open the first file. And we are going to give close. Okay. Now, before we go deeper, remember 5 minutes back, we created a project folder. Now, if I double click and go inside, you can see that there are many folders here. Source folder will have our source file and target folder will be empty. Once our translation is done and we give create target, the target word file will be here. Okay. Apart from that, there will be a translation memory folder, OmegaT. Then there are glossary. Dictionary is for specific languages only. Glossary part I will cover. Okay, this thing will be there. So this is first project, first folder, first project. Tomorrow, if you are working on second project or 20th project, what I suggest is do not create a new folder and do anything. Remember, today is Saturday. Now assume tomorrow, Sunday, you got 5 files. Just make a copy and paste those source file inside this folder. Either within OmegaT, you just go and copy. You can say just okay. So from here, you can directly add file, or you can directly go to File Explorer, remove this file and place your new file. Okay, I will show you later. Okay, now our first file has opened. Now I am typing the translation. Okay, it's done. I'm going to type tab C. See, initially it will be scary, but once you work on a few projects, you will be confident. See, we always like comfort, being in same level. I have a bike, I'm happy with my bike. I don't want to try others' bike, or I don't want to improve to car, like that. We are comfortable with existing thing. But if you try something new, initially it will be little bit discomfortable. There will be discomfort. There will be fear. There will be hesitation. But once you cross that, you will enjoy it. Okay. For example, I am an electrical engineer. I studied French. I became a French translator. Then I studied Trados. I'm exploring Trados for 10 or 14 years. I'm teaching Trados like that. Okay. So initially it will be a little bit scary or troublesome. But once you work OmegaT for 5 to 10 projects, right from today, I request start working on OmegaT right from today. By next week, Sunday, you will be confident because it's not a rocket science. OmegaT is a free tool, very simple tool. Okay, and this recording, my friend will share with you. You can always refer it and work on it. Okay, so now I have done. See, now here I have gone to the first segment. My name is Govindarajan. I have typed. Okay, see the segment properties are here. Okay, so once I translate this and went to second segment, see it is helping. My name is Govindarajan developer. It is showing the partial match. It is not exactly similar. Instead of Govindarajan, it is Govind. So now I select here and say insert a match or replace. What is difference between insert and replace? See, I have typed something there in the target. Now, if I select this and say replace, so that will be replaced there. But I type something. Now I am saying insert will be inserted along with the existing text. So what you should do? You should do replace. Okay, and do the translation. Now press tab key. See, edit. Go to next segment is a tab key. Control plus N or tab key. Control plus N for next segment. Control plus P for previous segment and control plus J for segment number. Suppose if I press control and J, it will ask. See, it is showing the number. Now let's say I type P. See, it has gone to segment P. Like ABCD. Control plus J, going to type 2. Let's see if it will. See, it has gone to segment number 2. Okay, now press tab, it will go to next segment. See, you are getting the partial matches here. See now, and we can insert that tag because the formatting should not go missing. So we are inserting that tag. Okay. See now, yes. See here, we already have translated. My name is Rajan. So here it's automatically coming. Here there is not much match. Okay, now let's say I type something. The tags are missing, so it is showing tags missing. Quality check. So I have to insert the tag. Always I have to insert. See, insert tag, the opening tag, and insert the tag, the closing. Okay, now here comes the interesting part that we are going to deal with the repetitive sentences. The moment I finish the translation and give tab, see, all sentences are filled automatically. So you don't have to do copy, paste, find, replace. No, it's not needed. Okay, so now you saw that when I translated my name is Govindarajan, in the next sentence, my name is Govind, it is showing partial match. I don't have to type the entire translation. but I have to type only the partial portion. Okay, now when there are repetition, I type once and it is automatically filled in the remaining place. Now, let's say I'm going to here. Changing here. See, I changed at one place. So in remaining places also, it is changed. For example, went to second file. See, it went to second file and it is showing the full matches. Okay, so see, I changed in one place. It is auto propagated to remaining places. Now I'm changing it back and press tab. See, it is propagated everywhere. So this way you can save your work, refer it, reuse it, and saving a lot of efforts and time. Okay, so I stop here. Do you understand or do you have any doubt before we go to the next topic, that is glossary?
Sir,
Okay, yeah.
pardon me. I think I would have to have my own private session about this. Can I?
Hmm. Yeah. The recording will be shared in this group, so you can watch the recording. I think you joined late.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay. They're recording. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, the recording will be there in the Skype group, so you can refer it. Okay. So everybody, so do you understand or do you have any difficulty or doubt? So we created a new folder. Then we copied the source file to that folder. We started working on the first file. Now, if we go to project and say reload the first file, if I choose the second file and give close, see, it is automatically filled because in first file we have translated the same sentence. So in second file, it is automatically getting filled from the translation memory. Okay, so I'm going to next topic. So next topic is just how to add a glossary to the OmegaT. So I don't know if you know about glossary. So here, I hope you can see a glossary. So with English in the first column and the French words in the second column. Okay. Now, see, we can't directly use a Excel file. Okay. So what we can do is we have to save this as a CSV file. CSV UTF-8. Okay. CSV file and save it. Okay. We have saved it. Now, copy the CSV file, go inside the project, and there is the glossary folder. Okay, go inside there and paste it. Now, Let's reload the project. Now in view, what do we need? Glossary. We need a glossary. Segment property not needed. Comments is not needed. See, can you see the glossary thing is here? Can you see? For text, the words are coming. So now here, if I type, you can see the glossary entry. Okay. See here also for my, actually, it is coming like a drop down. Okay. Don't need a notepad. Okay. So now I go to this document. See, when I come here, the word text is present in the glossary. So it is coming here. And here, if I type, will come like a drop down. Okay, and okay, so we saw that we created an Excel glossary and saved it as a CSV. Like CSV won't have a format, so the colors have gone. Just type the language name and you put the French word, English word here and French word here. In your case, you can put your respective target languages. Okay. Not only that, you can also put it here also. Okay. So that is one thing. Next thing is you can also add a glossary newly. For example, I'm adding. Okay. Now I added my name, Govind and Govind. So here a notepad glossary is formed. See. Like this. Source word, then one space and target word. Like this, you can create a notepad glossary and add also. For example, now I have added Rajan and Rajan. Okay. See, now it is not showing my name. I'm going to project and say reload. See, now Govind is coming as a Govind. So I type it's coming. Here, see Rajan. It is coming like a term. Okay. So we saw that we can create a TXT, a text file like this with source word, one space tab. You have to give one space tab. I will show you again. See, city. Press tab key, then say the French word like that. You can create and use it, or you can create a Excel glossary and save it as a CSV file and use it. So that is also possible. Okay, that is one thing. Then next thing is when you go to statistics, it will show the word count. Like sample one has 24 words, unique segment, total words 153, total character. Sample two has 9 segments, two remaining, unique segment two remaining are translated like that. So this is about the word count log. Okay, and when you go to options and say match statistics, so it will show 0 to 15% is a no match, anything above that and the exact match 31%, and repetition, how many words are repeating, those things also can be seen. See, match statistics per file. For the first file, what is the word count, and for the second file, the match statistics. Okay, so what is a match? If it is exactly my name is Govindarajan, my name is Govindarajan, it's an exact match. Instead of that, my name is Govindarajan with my name is Govind, it is a partial match. Suppose if I say I am a translator, it is not matching with my name is Govindarajan, whatever saved in the translation memory, then that would be a no match. Okay, so what is a match? I will show you a diagram now so that you can understand that. 1 second. So this diagram, if you see, let's say you have translated something already that is saved in the translation memory. It is for Trados, but it is applicable for OmegaT also. When you compare this sentence with the current sentence, if both are same, it is exact match. When this sentence is compared with my name is Govind, if you compare my name is with Govind with my name is Govindarajan, it is a fuzzy match. And if you compare my name is Govindarajan with I am from India, it is totally not relevant. So it is a no match. Okay, so I hope. So when you say statistics means that is the meaning. What is a no match and what is a fuzzy match and everything. Okay. Okay. So I stop here. Now, do you understand the project and glossary part, or do you have any doubt? Do you understand? Anyway, the course recording and some the OmegaT basic notes and installation notes will be shared. So the OmegaT installation thing, and you can follow my YouTube channel Smart Translation, where I share a little bit of videos. Very soon my course may be coming in Udemy also. So do you get it, or do you have any doubt? Or even if you want, I can give a few minutes. You can practice immediately and update me also. I can give 5 minutes. You can practice and share here in chat also. Can you take any word file, you take a notepad file, create a glossary, create a project, put it inside the glossary folder and try it. If you face any issue, tell us, we will solve it immediately. If you practice immediately, you will get confidence quickly instead of practicing it tomorrow or next week. Start the next part. So we have seen how to deal a word file, how to deal glossary, a notepad file, a CSV file. We are not touching about TBX. I don't want to confuse you too much. Okay. Next, we are going to see how to use a machine translation. But the important point is you can use only the paid machine translation, not the free Google Translate or anything. Because all CAT tool will support only the paid machine translation. Maybe there are one or two free MT available like Open NMT or some other engine, but all other MT will be paid. Anyway, I don't have paid MT account. I will just tell you how to use MT in a OmegaT. So if you go to tools, options, okay, preferences, and here, if you go to file type, you will see the file type supported. If you go to global file filter, you can see these many file types are supported. Android, Camtasia, MS Office, WordFast, Web, XHTML, XLib, SDL, XLib. SDL project they say, but it's not working. Okay, SDL XLib, the bilingual file of Trados editor works in OmegaT. So if someone gives you a Trados SDL XLib file, you can work on OmegaT. Even I will show you one sample next. Okay, this is the file type. Now coming to machine tag processing. See, tag you don't want to, there are some settings to change. Don't change it unless you want to. Okay. Now, first one is general, second one is machine translation. So now here you can see Be Lesser, My Memory, IBM, Google Translate, Yandex, DeepL, Apertium, My Memory. Suppose if you want to use Google Translate, you have to select that and click configure. So you have to put your API key. So you have to buy Google Translation and then you have to put the API key here. Okay. For example, okay. By the way, I will show you. This is my channel, Smart Translation. So just sharing for your info. Okay. And cloud translation pricing. So you have to log in and use it. Um, so you can see the thing NMT. First to file a character free, and after that it is $10 every month. Okay, custom model, language learning model, anything that you can use. You can buy initially if you start, you will get 90 days free trial, 90 days. Okay, after that you can start. You have to pay if it crosses more than 5 million character per month. You have to pay money. Okay, so if you buy that, you will get a API key. That API key you have to put it here. Same for DeepL also. If you are working for any European languages, Apertm is a free engine, but you should install in your system and do it. So I have tested, but still not fully successful. It's a free thing. DeepL, you click configure. So you have to put the API key and use it. So machine translation will work if you add the API key here. Okay. So we saw how to create a project, how to add a glossary, and how to use machine translation. I don't have empty paid package and all because I don't want to use machine translation. So I just showed you the window where you can configure. We also saw how to see the statistic, the general word count, and also the match statistics, total statistics, and also we can see match statistics for an individual file. Not only that, there is also the QA check. So you can say check issues for current file. So it will run no issue. Or you can say check issues, spelling issue, terminology issue, language issue. See, spelling not recognizing. See, terminology. In glossary, for my, I have saved MO, MON in French. So the terminology, spelling, terminology mistakes, spelling, language. This thing doesn't start with the capital letter, terminology. So this language tool works for some languages. In preferences, you have machine translation, you have a glossary. There is also a dictionary that you can install for some languages. And you can change the font also. The font has become bigger. Okay. So that is one thing. Next thing is something important, that you have a separate word file and a target file. You have a separate source file and a target file. Now you want to align that and build the translation memory. Okay. So why do we do that? Because till today, you did not use any CAT tool. So you have separate source file and the target file. You want to put those content into your translation memory. And when we talk about translation memory, see, you people are from Nigeria. So some of you may be friends with each other. So how can you share your translation memory? When you go to the projects folder, okay, I showed you there is a dictionary, there is a source, there is a target, there is a TM folder, and in TM there will be many folder. Okay, now first let's create the target file. Now I say project create translated file or if I click this option, target file will be created for both sample 1 and sample 2. If I create this, it will create only for current file. Okay, now done. Now let's go to the target. We will see sample 1. Now, if I go here and say create translated file, it will create target file for both sample 1 and sample 2. See, sample 1, sample 2. In the source, your source files are there. See, it is in English. In the target folder, there is sample1.docx. Open it. See, it is in French. It's the same format. Okay. Not only that, see, there are TM, translation memory, TMX. So OmegaT uses TMX, translation memory exchange format. So if you share this file to your friend, he or she can import it into Trados or put it inside the TM folder of their TM auto. If they put your TM, they can refer your translation. Okay. Or you can get your friend's TM and put it inside the auto folder. So while translating, you will get suggestion from the TM. Okay. So you can share the TM with your friend. Either you can give or you can get it from your friend. That is one thing. Okay. So another thing is, so you should not create separate folder for each project. Just to maintain one folder. Tomorrow, now see, we have completed translation of 2 files. Now what we do is remove the target file. Okay, put it here. And your source file also, you cut it and put it here. Okay. Tomorrow, if you got a sample 3 or sample 4 or sample 5, you go to the project, paste it inside the source folder. Okay. So you should not create separate folder for every project, but maintain only one folder for all your project. And always paste your source file in source folder, work on the translation. Then here you go and say create translated file, then remove the files from source and target folder. Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, this is one important point. Do you understand or do you have any doubt? Before I go to alignment, with that, I think I will stop because we have covered what is a cat tool, what is OmegaT, what is its feature, OmegaT project, glossary, how to use MT, how to see word count, how to see QA check, and also we have tested glossary, TXT glossary, dynamically creating a glossary and a CSV file from Excel file, MT, and statistics, QA check, and everything we have seen. Okay. Now, okay. Before I go to the final topic, do you have any doubt or do you have any difficulty before we go to the next topic? Okay. So I'm going to the final topic now, align files. So in tools, there is scripting. So if you know Ruby scripting or Oracle scripting kind of thing, you can do the script part here and run it. Okay. So that if you know the programming, otherwise we can't do. Okay. So I don't know VB scripting or Ruby scripting. You can write a script and do custom task. Okay. Now going to tools, and you can check this also. Go to next segment, next untranslated. Like that you can explore. Okay. Then tools, align file. So remember, you have a separate word, separate source and target file that you did not translate using OmegaT. So there is a separate word and target done without a cat tool. So now how to put this thing inside your translation memory? So what you have to do is browse. So let's say I have a sample English file and I have a sample French file. Source, I'm selecting the source language, target language, and give OK. So it will come in this window. Okay, then give continue. Then save TMX. Now I'm giving the name alignment. So see that source file content and the target file content are saved in a translation memory that you can put it inside your project folder and use it. Okay. Okay. So to revise, we okay. So next week for again, I'm going to tell you just once more. I'm going to create a new project one folder. This is the first step. Create one folder. Now we are going to deal sample one and sample two file. So minimize this. Okay. Go to OmegaT, go to project and say new. Okay. The folder will come. Choose this project one folder. Go inside that and give save. So this has come. Choose the source folder, source language, target language. Don't touch these two. Sentence level segmentation is needed. Auto propagation. Don't touch this thing. Do not touch anything else. Okay. Then give OK. So this window will come. No files are there. So what you have to do is go to add file, click and add the file. For example, now I'm adding sample one, sample two, and a PDF also. Let's see if it handles PDF. Sample two. See, even PDF it is coming. I added a PDF file that also is coming. Good, very good. Okay. Okay. So you have to click add file and add your source file. Then close it. Then work on the translation. Press tab after doing the translate. Now your TM won't work because we created a new project. So TM will not work. You have to do the translation. Now if your TM has to work, what you have to do, you have to copy this TM file, go into project TM auto, paste it here. We copied the translation memory from first project to here. Now let me reload. See now your TM is showing because we copied from project folder to project one. Okay. So create an empty folder, then go to project, go to new. Okay. And choose that empty folder. Then finally add your source files. Then work on the translation. And after everything is done, create translated file means all file will be saved, target, or else create current translated file means only current file will be saved. Okay. In the meantime, you can also do spell check for European languages. For Indian language, it doesn't work. I'm not sure about your language. So in option preferences, see you can see everything. Language tool you can add for certain languages, glossary, dictionary, file filter, don't touch segmentation rules, auto text, you can add a glossary, you can add any additional words. Spell checker, you can add for certain, for example, I have added for French, English, German. Okay, so I don't want to complicate in the given small time. So we have covered like 60 to 70% of OmegaT features within 1.5 hours. Okay, so I stop here. So how do you package it for sending to client after done? Okay, see, after your translation is done, just go here and say, first open the project. Okay, after your work is done, okay, just go to project and say create translated files. Now minimize OmegaT, go to your project folder. Inside the target folder, your target files will be there. This one. Now take this file and deliver it. Or in other project, source files are sample1, sample2. Target files we haven't created. Let me load the project one. So now see, once the translation is done, go to project, say create translated files and go to that. See, sample1, sample2 for PDF TXT file has come. Okay. Now deliver this file to the client, which looks exactly like the source file, right? That is. Now let's check the source file. The source file is this. Now let's check the equivalent target file. See, it's exactly similar, except for a one change. Okay, if you leave anything untranslated, it will be mixed up. It will be remaining the same. Okay,